example, if you have grown up in a nice, well-off family, you will know the concept of tooth fairy, right? So if your tooth falls down, keep it under a pillow. A tooth fairy will come and keep some money under the pillow. Right? You all know that? Middle class concept, tooth fairy doesn't exist. If one tooth falls down, natural process, my mom will be like, it's because you ate too many chocolates. Because you are drinking lesser milk. That's why your teeth is falling down. I was like, fine. Amma சொல்றாங்க கரெக்டாக தான் இருக்கும். So she taught me how to make milk. Because she used to work, she was like, okay, you're coming back from the school tired, at least you can make some milk and have it with biscuits. So this is how she teaches me. Take a packet of milk, put it in a pan, add 1 glass of water to the milk and then boil it. I was like, why add 1 glass of water to the milk? And she's like, if you don't add water, the milk will burn. Okay. I was like, fine. Amma சொல்றாங்க கரெக்டாக தான் இருக்கும். So that's how I was boiling milk throughout my life. Then eventually I went to college. My college was Chennai to Mingaredile. So I had to stay in the hostel because I had to commute 3 hours just one way to go to college. So I was like, fine, staying in the hostel. And the problem was, because this hostel was so far away, there were no tea stalls also nearby. No restaurant, we can manage. No cigarettes, we can manage. No water, we can manage. Without tea, anybody in this room can manage? Absolutely not. And especially during exam time, sir, you're studying till 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock and all, you need some tea. That's your, drug over there. So we decided, okay, fine, we'll make our own setup. We'll make a nice tea setup in the hostel. So we pulled in some money and we got an induction stove, a pan, tea powder, sugar, cups, everything. Everything arranged in the table and everyone was looking at each other. Macha, Macha, We got everything. But we didn't ask if anybody knows how to make tea. Like, I called on the chair. Then I stepped up. Machas, don't worry. I know how to boil milk. So I explained to them. You cut open a packet, you put it in a pan, and most importantly, you add water. They were like, why? Because I told Amma சொன்னாங்க milk will burn. They were like, oh, Amma சொன்னாங்களா சரி கரெக்டாக தான் இருக்கும். Fine. Then we still have to make tea, right? So while I was boiling milk, Gautam, my friend Gautam, he was like, okay, I'll call my mom. I'll ask her how to make tea. So he calls his mom. His mom is like very proud. Oh, my son is making tea. He's taking responsibility. He was like, I will tell you, son. Don't worry. So she goes. First, put the milk in the pan. Start boiling the milk. Gautam was like, Amma, that now we know, man. We already boiled the milk. Mom was very proud. Then she was like, take 1 glass of milk, put it in another pan, add half a glass of water, add tea powder, add sugar, let it rise, and then filter it. You were like, fine. We did the process. Took a glass, done. Tea powder, sugar, done. Yeah, water, everything done. And then we were looking around, we couldn't find a strainer. That's when another guy, Vikram, he comes up. Macha, we don't need strainer at all. I'll tell you what to do. He goes to his room, brings a Tantex banyan. He's like, Macha, this is how we're supposed to filter the tea. We were like, why? So he says, Enga Amma சொன்னாங்க, if we use the steel strainer, the iron in that will go in the tea and will go inside your stomach and you will get kidney stones. Okay. Amma சொன்னாங்க கரெக்டாக தான் இருக்கும். But the tea tasted a little weird. But we couldn't put a finger on it. What exactly is the problem? We were like, Vikram's banyan is the problem. The next day we went to a shop, we bought a brand new banyan. We didn't buy it straight up. Because kidney stones follow. So we bought a brand new banyan. We came back and again that night we made tea again. Still same problem. Still tasting a little weird. We're like, what's the problem? What's going wrong? And then we came to a conclusion. Any problem you guys have, let's say you're working in a software company, you're doing some code. Yeah? Code is not working, whom do you blame? A person, or you blame the system? Computer won't work out, or software is not working properly. Even if some political party loses an election, they will blame it on the EVM machine problem and all that. So even we decided we blame it on the technology. It's induction stove problem, not our problem, not our mother's problem. So for the next semester, we were just making that same watered down tea, and we were so stupid we couldn't realize what exactly the problem was. Semester holidays arrived. Gautam goes home. He wants to impress his mother. Amma, I will make tea for you. Gautam's mother was impressed. Now see, the thing is, Gautam's mother, she loved her son, okay? She loved her son very, very much. But she loved her tea a little bit more. So she was like, of course beta, you make, I'll just stand at the side. Which means she's going to supervise the whole process. So Gautam is making the tea, just like how we taught him. Cuts a pack of milk, adds 1 glass of water. His mom is quietly watching. He adds another half glass of water, tea powder, sugar. His mom is still quietly watching. Nana pandrane paakalaange. Then after Gautam looks around. His mom is like, what are you looking for? You want a strainer, right? Yeah, take the strainer. His mom hands him the strainer. He's like, Amma, what is this? Don't you know? If you use a steel strainer, the iron thing will go in the tea and will go in your stomach and you'll get kidney stones. So what do you use? Amma, that expertise. His mom gave him one tight slap. And she was like, you're never ever allowed to step foot in this kitchen again. Gautam asked, why? His mom says, Amma sonna, kala ko. So Gautam comes back to college. Now, if you were Gautam, Shahid, what would you do? You would tell us, you're making the tea wrong. Or you might bash us up, telling like, why the hell you taught me to make the tea wrong. Something you might do. But Gautam was like, amazing. He didn't tell us anything. For the next 3 years, we continued making tea the same way. Same watered down Tandex banyan tea. And for 3 years, Gautam started drinking green tea. So not exactly a tea. But we had a small doubt, why is he suddenly changed to green tea? But we were like, Amma sorry,